fuck everything up, didn't you? You should have been working with us. One handcuffed terrorist. You the man in charge. Let's make sure there's no more fuck-ups. Bring him with.
What's happening?
Shut up.
Status?
I'm in the security internet.
Show me.
Looks like some of the CIA guys survived.
We need to find Manser. Where is that? Where is that?
He asked you a question.
I think I could show you. Okay. It's not here. It's I made a mistake. Okay, sorry.
He wants you alive. Why? How many more people have to die?
Please stop your hurting him. Please. I mean, tell him what he needs.
Your husband put a dirty bomb in DC. Move. Hold it right there! Don't you fucking move! I'll kill your wife! Sit him down. Look at me.
Oh, I fucking knew it.
The film opens with a tense shootout at the docks, where CIA agents clash with a ruthless terrorist organization. The terrorists are in the process of transporting bombs intended for a devastating attack on Washington, D.C. Leading the mission is Jennifer, a determined CIA agent. After a fierce battle, the team successfully neutralizes the terrorists, but their victory is short-lived. When they open the container they had fought so hard to secure, they discover it is empty. Confounded by this turn of events, Jennifer interrogates a captured terrorist, but he stubbornly denies any knowledge of the smuggling operation she describes. The scene shifts to a convoy of cars making their way to the airport. Inside one vehicle, CIA Chief Mike discusses the situation with Nisha, the wife of the suspected terrorist, Amin Mansour, a British citizen of Arab descent. Mike implores Nisha to persuade her husband to disclose information about the missing bomb. However, Nisha struggles to articulate her thoughts, revealing that she and Amin have been estranged for some time. Mike informs her that Amin has already been arrested and will soon be taken into custody at the airport. As they arrive at the airport, Jennifer is already on site and greets Mike. He assigns her the task of ensuring Nisha's safety, considering her pregnancy, which infuriates Jennifer. Moments later, Jake Harris, a highly skilled member of the U.S. Special Forces, arrives with Amin in tow. Jake reveals that they encountered an attack while escorting Amin, raising alarms about a potential threat. Upon seeing his wife, Amin approaches Nisha with remorse, offering an apology. Yet, Nisha's anger and disappointment boil over as she declares that their family is shattered. She reveals that she is 4 months pregnant with Amin's child and demands to know the location of the bomb. Despite her desperate pleas, Amin remains silent. Meanwhile, Jake takes a moment to video call his wife to reassure her of his safety. However, his attention is drawn to suspicious figures lurking nearby. Suspecting trouble, he abruptly ends the call and follows them, only to discover they are mercenaries intent on capturing Amin. Acting swiftly, Jake neutralizes several of them before rushing to assist Amin and Nisha.
Get the fuck out of here!
In the ensuing chaos, numerous CIA operatives lose their lives, but Jake manages to get Amin and Nisha into a car just as the mercenaries pursue them. As their escape route is blocked, Jake realizes their only option is to retreat back inside the airport. Once inside, Jake presses Amin for answers about why the mercenaries are after him, but Amin remains tight-lipped. While they hide, one of the mercenaries finds their hiding spot. Just as he is about to apprehend them, Jake arrives in the nick of time to eliminate the threat.
I said move!
It becomes clear to Jake that the mercenaries want Amin alive, likely because he knows where the bomb is hidden. Desperate to extract information from Amin, Jake tries to persuade him to reveal its location. However, Amin refuses, fearing that Jake would not protect them if he disclosed this crucial information. In a tense negotiation, Amin promises to share the bomb's whereabouts if Jake ensures their safe escape. Jake agrees and swiftly equips Amin and Nisha with protective vests before leading them toward the upper floors of the airport. Meanwhile, in a separate room, Jackson, the mercenary leader, coordinates with his top operatives, Dunbar and Ward. He issues a chilling order: they must capture Amin Mansour before midnight. The stakes are rising as time ticks away. Shortly thereafter, Jackson's IT expert successfully breached the CCTV system and located Jake, who was escorting Amin and Nisha to the 5th floor. Realizing the urgency of the situation, Jackson quickly instructed Ward and Dunbar to apprehend them, enlisting the airport manager's assistance for directions. Meanwhile, Jake was focused on getting Amin and Nisha to safety, fully aware that CIA Chief Mike and his team were waiting on the 7th floor. However, their path was fraught with danger. They had to confront the mercenaries who had discovered their whereabouts once again.
Hey, Campbell! All cleared here. You head that way, I'll check that stairwell again.
Hey. Come on.
Please stop!
After a grueling battle, Jake managed to fight through and transport Amin and Nisha to the 7th floor, where Mike immediately began questioning him about the mercenaries' intentions. Although Jake lacked complete information, he surmised that they wanted Amin alive. In an effort to gather more intelligence, Jake invited Amin to discuss the situation. He urged Amin to disclose the bomb's location, promising him protection and legal immunity in return. Amin hesitated, requesting time to think it over. Meanwhile, Nisha tended to Jennifer's injuries, revealing her background as a doctor. She then turned to Amin, pressing him to reveal the bomb's location before the mercenaries could find it. At that moment, Jennifer inquired whether Amin had disclosed the bomb's location. Jake explained their arrangement: Amin would reveal the information once they were secure. He also showed her a phone he had seized from the mercenaries, which identified them as Team Fembridge from Virginia, though their leader remained unknown. Simultaneously, Mike called for Amin's attention, urging him to listen to a voice recording on his laptop. As Amin listened intently, he realized that the woman's voice matched that of the person who had incited him to seek vengeance against Washington, D.C. It was also eerily similar to Jennifer's voice. Upon hearing this revelation, Mike instinctively raised his weapon at Jennifer, demanding she confess whether she had orchestrated everything. Jennifer vehemently denied any involvement, arguing that many people around the world shared similar voices. Just then, they were ambushed again by Jackson's thugs, igniting a fierce gunfight. In the chaos, Amin attempted to escape with Nisha but was swiftly captured by Jackson's henchmen, while Nisha managed to flee downstairs. Jake rushed to save Amin, engaging in a fierce struggle with Dunbar. Unfortunately, fatigue took its toll on Jake, allowing Dunbar to gain the upper hand. At the same time, Mike was taken captive by Ward and Jennifer, who prepared to execute him.
I fucking knew it.
This moment revealed Jennifer's true identity as the mastermind behind the entire operation. She had enlisted Jackson's crew to capture Amin because she needed him alive, She was desperate to uncover where he had hidden the explosives. The mercenaries began interrogating and torturing Amin in hopes of extracting the bomb's location from him. Despite their brutal methods, Amin remained steadfast and refused to divulge any information. Frustrated by his silence, Jennifer ordered her henchmen to apprehend Nisha, believing that torturing her would compel Amin to speak. Her men hurried downstairs in search of Nisha, intensifying the already perilous situation. As the chaos unfolded, Jake regained his footing, swiftly dispatching one of Jennifer's goons who was searching for Nisha. However, his relief was short-lived when he encountered Ward.
Where are you?
Drawing on his determination, Jake ultimately overpowered Ward and quickly donned a mercenary uniform, intending to blend in and create the illusion that he had captured Nisha. Now disguised, Jake was able to move about freely while pretending to hold Nisha hostage. Jennifer, unaware of his true identity, immediately turned her attention to Amin, using intimidation tactics to force him to reveal the location of the explosives. Driven by fear for his pregnant wife, Amin reluctantly confessed the bomb's whereabouts. With this crucial information in hand, Jennifer ordered her henchmen to contact Jackson so they could secure the explosives. In a cruel twist, she then cleaned Amin's face and coerced him into recording a threatening video directed at the American government, in which he warned of the impending detonation of the bomb. Initially resistant, Amin succumbed to Jennifer's threats against Nisha, ultimately complying with her demands. After the video was made, Jennifer coldly executed Amin, framing him as a means to blackmail the government. As she prepared to leave, she commanded her men to kill Nisha, oblivious to Jake's presence nearby. In a swift act of vengeance, Jake intervened, taking down Jennifer's men before turning to Nisha and instructing her to wait while he pursued Jennifer and Jackson. Jake's disguise initially fooled Jackson's thugs, allowing him to navigate through their ranks undetected. However, his cover was blown when Dunbar recognized him aboard the train, leading to a fierce battle.
Hey, Miller.
Realizing he was outnumbered, Jake cleverly lured Dunbar and his men to a nearby warehouse where he began eliminating them one by one. The confrontation culminated in a final showdown between Jake and Dunbar. Despite the intensity of their struggle, Jake emerged victorious, killing him. Meanwhile, Jackson was observed transporting Amin's bomb in the back of an ambulance while Jennifer awaited his return on a plane, her mission seemingly complete. Unbeknownst to them, Jake had arrived and was stealthily tracking their movements. Once he regained access to the network, Jake promptly called his FBI superior for assistance. Suddenly, one of Jackson's thugs approached him, but Jake dispatched her with ease. He then turned his attention to Jackson's remaining henchmen, defeating them in rapid succession. Finally, Jake confronted Jackson in a deadly duel.
Shit, fuck.
Despite their fierce struggle, Jake managed to subdue Jackson, handcuffing him and ensuring he would be held accountable for his actions. Inside the plane, Jennifer surrendered after witnessing Jake's triumph over her mercenaries. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more recaps. Until next time, have a wonderful day.